Welcome to the Just That Academy. In the next few minutes, you will receive a short overview on how the Creative Factory is set up. When opening the Creative Factory for creating an ad, you see the following building blocks. To start with, there is the canvas in the middle. That's our work area and the visible area of the ads you will be creating. Above the canvas is the top bar, where pages and widgets properties can be set. There are scale bars with guides, and we can see significant ad notices. At the bottom bar, we can find Preview, a quick Pages and Stages navigation, a screen pen, and we can play around with the ad scale and the screen color. All Creative Factory options can be accessed via the right-click menu and the top menu. The Ad Settings tab can always be available, and let's add responsivity to our ad. You can see in the Pages and Stages panel that the new page had automatically appeared. And moreover, in the Pages and Stages panel, we can create new pages, duplicate them, reorder them, and see the stages of the ad. The pages are derivatives of the stages and they have the same size. Stages are defined in the prior ad unit selection. To the left, there is the Resources and Widgets panel, and widgets are basic building blocks of the ad with different functionalities. And to show you how these work, let's create an effect of a drifter and a wall. For that, we drag and drop the widgets onto the canvas. Now, let's add a few images to it by either clicking the Images field of the Properties panel, and we can import resources here from our folders. And just to show you, from that point on, they will always appear in that library to be selected. Another very easy option is to drag the files directly into the widget, or to simply double-click on a widget and to upload resources directly. All of our imported assets can be accessed here in the Resources section. Among several editing options, we can resize our widget and keep the aspect ratio by clicking the icon on the top bar and type. We can edit its name and basically configure all of its aspects on the right panel. It's a Properties panel and it consists of two parts for each object it describes. We've got the widget-specific area and the relevant configuration options for each widget. For the drifter, for instance, we can select a velocity direction. Finally, we can configure both triggers and actions. Triggers are a set of events that each object listens to and will respond to. Each trigger has a list of actions we can choose from, which will be initiated by it. A trigger can be tapping on a widget, and actions are the behaviors that should be carried out once a trigger has occurred. In our case, when the drifter collides with a wall, the ad will move to a new page. And please note that the page triggers, like page entry, are available on the page level, meaning no widget is selected. And having set the properties for our drifter and wall, we can copy and paste it into the responsive page by using either the Edit menu, right-click menu, and of course keyboard shortcuts. Let's drag a new widget this time, a hotspot or a tab widget, and give it a resource. As you can see, each widget has a unique layer, and layers can be changed by simple drag and drop, and can be locked and hidden. Now let's click the play button to the bottom left to see a preview of our drifter and the wall. And as you can see, the preview also has a small control panel on the left side. It is very easy to scan the ad to our device as well. And on the mobile device, the ad will work with no control panel. Also available is a bar with multiple notices about arrows, pixels, and more. So by the way, sometimes a lot of people from multiple organizations will need to review and approve the ad. For this reason, the preview is not protected by a username or password, and so we can share it freely with whomever we want. And that's all for now. If you have any questions or feedback, please email techsupport@justdat.mobi.